Good morning, dear children. Welcome to our English class. Now we have completed 3 sections in Unit 1. Which are the 3 sections? First one, every child is free to be a child. Second one, a Christmas carol. Third one, the bridge builder. Okay? So today I am going to deal with workbook. Listen, this is your workbook. Have you got this workbook? I think all have got this workbook. So, first chapter, caring for others. Caring for others. In this first chapter, grammar. Which are the grammar? Phrases, clauses and sentences. This grammar section we already have discussed. Okay. So, once again let us discuss and you have to fill these examples. Okay. Phrases and clauses. Okay, phrases and clauses. First, let us discuss phrases. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words without a finite verb and have a particular meaning that form a part of a sentence. Okay. Okay, let us discuss some phrases. Right to right to equality over 50 years ago. In this group of words, we cannot see a verb or a finite verb. Okay. So, these two group of words are phrases. Then, clauses. Let us discuss clause. Okay. Clause. What is a clause? Clause is a group of words with a subject and verb and form a sentence or part of a sentence. Okay. So, clause. We often meet Kailash Satyarthi because we love his work. Here we can see two types of clauses. Clauses are two types. Which are the two types of clauses? Main clause and subordinate clause. That also we have discussed. Main clause. Main clause means main clause can stand on its own and make a complete sense. Then subordinate clause. What about subordinate clause? Subordinate clause cannot stand on its own. It depends on main clause. Okay. It depends for its sense on main clause. Okay. So, in this sentence, we often meet Kailash Satyarthi. We can divide this sentence into two. We often meet Kailash Satyarthi and because we love his work. Because we love his work. Okay. This we often meet Kailash Satyarthi is main clause. Then because we love his work is a subordinate clause. Okay. This is main clause. We often meet Kailash Satyarthi is main clause. It can stand on its own. Okay. It makes a complete sense. Okay. Then because we love his work, so it cannot make a complete sense. Okay. So subordinate clause depends the main clause. Okay. So I think all have cleared the phrases and clauses. Okay. So here let us see some examples. That also let us discuss here. Let us discuss these examples. First one, a wonderful holiday. A wonderful holiday. A wonderful holiday. Can you see a finite verb in this group of words? Phrases and clauses are group of words. Can you see a finite verb here? No, we cannot see a finite verb here. So, first one is a wonderful holiday. If a wonderful holiday is a phrase. Okay. This is a phrase. Next, a completely selfless person. Second one, a completely selfless person. Can you see a finite verb here? No, we cannot see a finite verb here. Okay, I think all have got the answer. What is the answer? This is also a phrase. Okay. Then third one, when we went to school. When we went to school. Okay, you read this sentence very clearly. When we went to school. In this sentence, listen carefully, we can see one verb is here. This is the verb went. Okay, verb is an action. So here went, you can see went is an action. So this group of words are considered as what? It is a phrase or clause. What is it? It is a clause. Okay, in this clause we can see a subject and a verb. Okay, then fourth question, as soon as we woke up. As soon as we woke up, what is it? Can you see a verb here? Finite verb? Yes, this here we can see woke up is a verb. So this is a clause. Okay. Then fifth one, what is the question? In the apartment block. Also no verbs. We cannot see a verb here. In the apartment block. So this is a phrase. Okay. Sixth one, what they experienced. This is a group of words. What they experienced. So let us see. We can see experienced is a verb. So this is a clause. Okay. Next, seventh one, a time to study. Yeah. Which is the verb? Study. Okay. Study is the to study. Study is the verb. To study or study is the verb. So this is a clause. Then eighth one, happy Diwali. Eighth one, happy Diwali. Here, can you see a verb here? No. So happy Diwali is a phrase. Okay, this is a phrase. Then next one, okay, let me read. Next one, learn to work together. Ninth one, okay. Here, learn to work together. Learn to work together. Here we can see a verb. We can see verb here. So this is a clause. Learn to work together. Then tenth one, congratulated the winning captain. You can see one verb, congratulated. Okay, congratulated. So this is clause. Here, learn to work together. Ninth one, learn to work together. Okay, learn. Here, this is a verb, learn. Okay, to work together. Okay, so that is considered as a clause. Tenth one also clause. Okay, you should write the answers in these boxes. Okay. Okay, children. Next portion is sentences. Okay, what is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. Okay, sentence gives us a complete sense. Okay, sentences are divided into three. Which are they? Simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. That also we have discussed. What is a simple sentence? Simple sentence. In a simple sentence we can see only one main clause. Okay, one finite verb or one main clause. Then simple sentence. Let us sentences. Sentences are divided into three: simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. Okay, simple sentence. First we we are going to deal with simple sentence. Simple sentence. Scrooge was money lender. Scrooge was a money lender. So, in this sentence, we can see was. Okay. Was is a finite verb. Was is a finite verb. Okay. In simple sentence, we can see only one finite verb. Otherwise, in simple sentence, we can see one main clause. Scrooge was a money lender is a main clause. So, this is a simple sentence. Then, another example. Bachpan Bachao Andolan has liberated 82,000 child laborers to date. Okay. In this sentence, your workbook you can see the sentence. Bachpan Bachao Andolan has liberated 82,000 child laborers to date. Here, which is the finite verb? Has liberated. Do you see? Has liberated in your textbook. Has liberated. That is the finite verb. So, simple sentence we can see only one finite verb. Then, compound sentence. Compound sentence. What about compound sentence? Compound sentence we can see that we also discussed it. Do you remember compound sentence? Compound sentence we can see one or more main clause. Okay. One or more main clause and a number of subordinate clause that are joined by conjunctions. Okay. Conjunctions. Which are the conjunctions? So many conjunctions are there, but we have discussed some conjunctions. Which are they? And, but, so, for, nor, yet, either or, neither nor, still, also, only. Okay, these are conjunctions. So, in compound sentence we can see one or more main clause and a number of subordinate clauses. Okay, and they are joined by a conjunction. Okay, let me write one example. My role model is, okay, my role model is Mr. Satyarthi, and I also hope to free child laborers. In this sentence, we can see two clauses. Which are the two types of clauses? Main clause and subordinate clause. Okay, my role model is Mr. Satyarthi. This is one clause. I also hope to free child laborers. That is another clause. So, my role model is Mr. Satyarthi. It is a main clause. Next, I also hope to free child laborers. I also hope to free child laborers. That also a main clause. So, these two main clauses are joined by a conjunction and. Okay, these two main clauses are joined by a conjunction and. So, it is a compound sentence. Okay, compound sentence. Another example you can see in your workbook. Satyarthi was attacked several times, but he survived. Okay, in this sentence, Satyarthi was attacked several times. That is a main clause. He survived. He survived is another main clause. Okay, so the two main clauses are joined by a conjunction but. Okay, then let us discuss complex sentence. Complex sentence. Complex sentence. What about complex sentence? In complex sentence, we can see one main clause and more than one subordinate clauses. Okay. Okay, let us write some example. Okay, this was not the first time that Satyarthi had received an award. Okay, here also we can see two clauses. This was not the first time. This was not the first time is the main clause. Okay, main clause. Then that Satyarthi had received an award. This is a subordinate clause. Okay, this was not the first time, is the main clause, and that Satyarthi had received an award is the subordinate clause. Okay, in a complex sentence we can see one main clause and a number of subordinate clauses. Okay, next example you listen to your workbook. Satyarthi was pleasantly surprised when he heard that he had won the Nobel Prize. Satyarthi was pleasantly surprised is the main clause. Okay, in this sentence we can see one main clause and a number of subordinate clauses, which are the Satyarthi was pleasantly surprised is the main clause. When he heard, that is when he heard is a subordinate clause. That he had won the Nobel Prize, that he had won the Nobel Prize, also subordinate clause. Okay, so in this sentence we can see one main clause and two subordinate clauses. So this is a complex sentence. Okay, children, are you clear with sentences? Simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. Okay, you have to write the answers here. Here some questions are here, you can see in your workbook, and you write which sentences are they. Okay, let me write it. Which sentence is this? The principal had a meeting with the students of class 6. Okay, here we can see only one finite verb is here. Had is only the finite verb. So this is a simple sentence. Okay, then second one, we sang and danced at the Deepavali celebrations. Here we sang. Okay, that is a main clause. We sang, that gives us this sentence we sang gives us a sensible meaning. Okay, then danced at the Deepavali celebrations. Danced at the Deepavali celebrations. Danced at the Deepavali celebrations, another main clause. Okay, danced at the Deepavali celebrations is another main clause. So these two main clauses are joined by a conjunction, and so it is a compound sentence. Okay, then third one, when the chief guest entered the hall, all of us stood up. This sentence, when the chief guest entered the hall, this is a when the chief guest entered the hall. This is a subordinate clause. Okay, subordinate clause, and all of us stood up. All of us stood up is a main clause. In a sentence, which sentence is this? If a sentence has one subordinate clause and one main clause, that is a complex sentence. Okay, so third one is complex sentence. CX. Okay, complex sentence. Third one is complex sentence. Fourth one, the physical education teacher took us to the national games. Okay, to the national games. Which sentence is this? Here we can see only one finite verb. Okay, the teacher took us to the national games. So this is a simple sentence. Okay, simple sentence. Okay, the one, Surya and Chandra said good night to their parents and went to bed. What is the answer? Surya and Chandra said good night. This is one main clause. Surya and Chandra said good night. Okay, one main clause. Okay, good night to their parents. This also Okay, Surya and Chandra said good night to their parents is a main clause. Then went to bed. Okay, went to bed is a another main clause joined by a conjunction. Okay, so this is a compound sentence. Then sixth one, the person that I introduced you to is my neighbor. Here we can see only one finite verb, introduced you to is, okay, or introduced is, or introduced you to is. That is only one finite verb we can see in this sentence. So this is a simple sentence. Then seventh one, all schools and colleges will reopen tomorrow. Where is the verb? Where is the finite verb here? So reopen, okay, will reopen. That is the finite verb. So this is a simple sentence. Okay, children, are you clear? Are you clear? Eighth one, the match has been called off, but it will be replayed tomorrow. I think all have got the answer, isn't it? So here the match has been called off. Called off means cancelled. The match has been called off, but so here the match has been called off. Another clause, it will be replayed tomorrow. We can see two main clauses joined by a conjunction, but the match has been called off, one main clause, and it will be replayed tomorrow is another main clause. So two main clauses are joined by a conjunction, but so it is a compound sentence. Compound sentence. Okay, fifth one, compound sentence. Then sixth one, simple sentence. Seventh one, simple sentence. Eighth one, compound sentence. Then ninth one, as soon as we occupied our seats, the film began. Here the film began, it is the main clause. Okay, as soon as we occupied our seats is a subordinate clause. Okay, main clause and subordinate clause. So this is a which sentence? Complex sentence. Okay, one subordinate clause and one main clause. So this is a complex sentence. Okay, 10th one, Sheetal wakes up at 5 a.m. because her yoga class starts at 5:30 a.m. Here you can see Sheetal wakes up at 5 a.m. This is the main clause. Okay, because her yoga class starts at 5:30 a.m. is a subordinate clause. Okay, subordinate clause. This is main clause. Sheetal wakes up at 5 a.m. is main clause, and because her yoga class starts at 5:30 a.m. is a subordinate clause. So this is a complex sentence. Okay, 9th one is a complex sentence and 10th one also complex sentence. Okay, so dear children, you have to write the correct answers here. Okay, correct answers in these boxes. Okay, then you should read the grammar portion very well. You should read and study the definitions. What is a sentence, what is a phrase, what is a clause, which are the types of sentences. They all you have to study well. Okay, you study and write these correct answers. Next portion, words in action, that let us discuss in the next class. Okay, so you study well. Okay, read well and study well. Okay, dear children, so let me conclude here. Thank you. Have a nice day.